nouveau ne pensait rien, qu'une pas pensée du tout. Rien c'est déjà beaucoup. On se souvient de rien et puisqu'on oublie tout. Rien c'est bien mieux que tout.
All right, how's everybody doing?
Rien que de penser.
Don't you love the music?
Ça ne me vaut rien du tout.
Thank you so much, Miss Marissa. And keep this page up. We are going to be going to France today, and we're making crepes. And they're going to be savory and sweet, so we're going to make both. You can choose to make one or the other or both, and it's going to be lovely. And so everybody, ingredients are ready? I know, look at those beautiful crepes, all those just wonderful produce and all that good stuff. So I'm going to start off with some fun facts about France. And if you're watching us on YouTube, it is good to see you. And I'm D2, I see you. Miss Tracy, I see you. Miss Brenda, I see you. Miss Brenda, is Andrew with us? Who's with us today? Hey.
Yes, it's here. It's here.
Hey.
Hi.
Natalie, I see you. And I know your mom is there. She's there too. Probably just, no, okay. All right, well, I know big sister, big brother is with you. Come on, hi there. Is that with you? Hi. Awesome. It is great to see you all. So we are going to learn a little bit about France, and I'm also going to share with you all about some more things that you could do over your spring break. Woo! It's going to be fun, giving you some more ideas of things that you can do. You can totally have fun this spring break. All right, so let me start right here.
A 10-year-old girl who lives in Paris, France. Early in the morning, she and her family have bread with butter and marmalade for breakfast, while her parents drink coffee. Lucy and her brothers drink lavender teas, since lavender flowers are very popular in France, and there are a lot of fields in the country. Just like almost everyone in France, Lucy loves bread, especially lumberjack bread, Viennese bread, and of course, the famous and traditional French baguette. When Lucy asks her mother to pass the marmalade, she says, "S'il vous plaît," which means please, and then she says, "Merci," which means thank you. Can you say that with me? S'il vous plaît, please, and merci, thank you. At 8:30 a.m., Lucy walks to school by herself because it's quite safe in this part of Paris. On her way to school, she works in Rue de Rivoli, which has buildings with really amazing and classical architecture. She also passes right in front of the Louvre Museum, which holds the Mona Lisa, the most famous painting in the whole world. Right outside the Louvre Museum, Lucy can see a flagpole waving the French flag, which is a rectangle with 3 blue, white, and red vertical bars, just like this. While Lucy's at school, her mother Michelle goes to the supermarket, where instead of using a classic metal shopping cart, she uses her own caddy, which is basically a supermarket trolley used to carry heavy groceries around. Pretty much everyone in Paris uses them instead of plastic bags to avoid adding plastic to the oceans, because in France people are very environmentally conscious. Just like a lot of people in France, Michelle goes to the supermarket almost every day because she likes to buy very fresh products. In French supermarkets, there are huge juicer machines right in front where people can fill their own bottles with orange juice. Orange juice has a lot of vitamin C, which is really good for you. It helps you fight colds and flus. At 4:30 p.m., Lucy leaves school and happily walks back home thinking about what she would do tomorrow. Since it's Tuesday and students of France traditionally have no school on Wednesdays. What? No school on Wednesday? On her way home, Lucy stops at a bakery to buy some sweets and bread. Bakeries are really popular in France. There's one in almost every street corner. Every day, around 6 bakery to buy baguettes, but Lucy got here early and doesn't have to wait. She buys profiteroles, macarons, baguettes, and 5 croissants, one for each member of her family. As she grabs them from the shelf, she counts them. Can you count with her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After paying the baker and before she leaves the bakery, Lucy says, Bonne journée, which means have a nice day. And the bakery says, Merci à vous aussi, which means thank you, you too. When Lucy and her siblings get home from school, their mother greets them by saying salut, which means hello, but it's only used for friends and family. Lucy thinks that after a long day at school and work, there's nothing better than to sit down and have dinner all together while watching the beautiful and bright Eiffel Tower at night. It twinkles. There's a light show every night. Now, this is Louis, and he is a chef. Chefs from all over the world travel to France to study and qualify as some of the best in the world. But why France? Well, French cuisine is often considered the best in the world. Louis works in a fancy French restaurant where he cooks dishes that have small portions, and some people can get a little disappointed at first. But then they try it, and it's just amazing. Louis cooks dishes like bolognese, ratatouille, and quiche Lorraine. Ratatouille sounds a little bit like a rat. Have you seen that movie? He also enjoys cooking snails. Yes, snails are one of France's most famous dishes, and it's considered a delicacy. Over 25,000 tons of snails are eaten every single year. Snails are often enjoyed during the holidays. The dish is called escargot. Now this is Julien, a 7-year-old boy who's on vacation with his parents. He's about to have a picnic at the beach. Probably one of the best places to have a picnic in France is the North Coast, where people can admire the beautiful view of the ocean, while an old man riding a bicycle passes by and says bonjour, which means good morning. Julien's mom, Mila, takes out their classic French picnic basket from some fresh cheese, grapes, a baguette, and a bottle of wine, and of course for Julien, grape juice. French people are crazy about wine. They drink a lot of bottles per year. They also love their cheese. It's said that in France there are over 1,500 different cheeses, and more than 95% of the French population eats cheese. Julien's favorite is brie. When Julien is not on vacation, he and his parents live in the French Alps. During the winter, Julien's family experiences big snowfalls that make 11, 15, or almost 20 inches of snow. Curiously, instead of lingering around for months, the vast quantities of snow are often gone in just a few days. So Julien has learned that if he wants to play in the snow, he better do it as soon as possible. Julien and his father Arthur have lots of fun skiing just in their backyards, but it's not all fun, since sometimes the weight of the snow knocks out the power and Julien's parents must resort to using their wood stove, not only heating for the house, but also because sometimes it's the only way to warm up some dinner. Luckily, as soon as the summer starts, French families living in the Alps can enjoy a peaceful, warm weather. And this is the perfect time for Julien and his family to travel to the beach. And those are just a few things about France and how some French people live. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Au revoir, mes amis. That's French for ciao, friends.
If you've been
All right. So, what did you guys learn from that video? Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Is that French?
French.
French loves bread. Like I do.
They do, yes, they do love bread. Yes, go ahead, D2.
Cheese.
Come on, cheese. Yes. They love bread and they love cheese. Absolutely. What do you guys like most?
Oh, the no Wednesday class. We are in shock. And Andrew says they are so lucky.
Well, Elisa, they're so lucky.
Yeah.
I like their exquisite taste in wine.
Oh, that they have exquisite taste in wine. Yes. You know, they go like this when they eat their food.
No, that's Italy.
Oh,
That's Italy. Like,
you know what, D2? You're absolutely right. See, teachers learn from their students. You're absolutely right. That is Italy. But is Italy close to France?
I believe so.
It sure is. It sure is. All right. I want to share with you all another just a little presentation here. Share it. Oh, come on, Nutella. I know, isn't Nutella so good? What's Nutella, you guys?
We're making crepes, right?
We are making
Yeah,
crepes. But
bananas.
But what's in your Nutella?
Oh, isn't it like not chocolate, hazelnut, oil, and I believe there's added sugar.
And chocolate.
Yeah, there's 90 grams. Wait, isn't that hazelnut?
And hazelnuts.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, and there's up to 19 grams of added sugar.
Yes. So there's sugar, there's oil, there's hazelnuts, milk, cocoa, which is the chocolate. Awesome. Okay, so really quick, I know in the video the person shared some French words. When you are in France, you know, like just like that movie, De Japelle. That's Ratatouille, actually. And actually next week we're going to be making Ratatouille. So I know it's
Mom,
not,
you know
there are no rats. It's just called Ratatouille. So for next week, can I have someone to find out why it's called Ratatouille?
Excuse me, miss. I thought next week is spring break.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I meant the week after that. But yes, we are on spring break next week. See, I'm just talking like out of routine. Come on, D2, help your teacher. Thank you. So we are on spring break next week, and the week after that, we're gonna make Ratatouille. So we have some words here. Good day means you say bonjour. You say bonjour.
Well, I thought bonjour was good morning.
Bonjour.
Well, it's like how it says good day. Yeah. So you could say it in the morning. So in the morning, you would say good bonjour.
Bonjour.
Or hello, you say salut.
Salut.
Merci is thank you.
Merci.
Yes. Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
That means my name is. So je m'appelle Miss Christelle. Yeah. Or bon appetit. Enjoy your meal, right? I know we hear that a lot, right? I know you want to do this too. I do. But when you hear that, bon appetit, enjoy your meal, right? And like they said, a lot of chefs, France is known for its dishes, for its food, for its exquisite dishes, right? Like it shows down here, French main dishes contain fresh vegetables, meat, and cheeses, and French cuisine is well known for its freshness and high quality. Okay, so what we're making today is high quality. So how we treat our food, the ingredients that we put in there, all those things make it high quality. And then a lot of times it says the French people enjoy their main meal in the evening, and this meal often consists of 3 courses, starting with an hors d'oeuvre, which means like a small little bite, a starter dish, which is even like a soup or a salad, and then a main course, and then cheese and fruit after that. And you see their flag there, and the blue, white, and red tricolor represents freedom. Even the Eiffel Tower, I have some friends that have been there, and the Eiffel Tower is gorgeous. They say it's beautiful at sunset. It's like stars falling from the sky, right? And the guy that, Gustave Eiffel, that's the man that designed the Eiffel Tower. So he was an engineer. Come on out, my engineers, calling out my engineers. He worked together with Auguste Bartholdi, and who was also the designer of the Statue of Liberty in New York. So they may have had something, close there together, right? And there you can see France on the map. And so it is bordered by Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Italy, Monaco, Andorra, and Spain. And Belgium. Okay, so those are all countries that surround. Look at how many countries surround France. It's like all these, which is really cool. So yeah, so D2, you were right. Italy is neighboring France right there. And it has the longest border shared with Spain. All right. And this Chateau de Chambord, it is it's a castle that actually has 440 rooms. What would you do with 440 rooms? What would you do? Andrew, what would you do? D2 and Natalie, what would you guys do?
Probably sell it to people so they could sleep in if they don't have a home.
Ah,
Um, I'll probably take like one big section, like maybe 100 rooms in like just one row, or 40 rooms in one row, and I'll all the wall down between the rooms to make it so that way like you have a very long this area. You can just run track, swim, triathlon, pretty much. You have the track slash bicycle area on the outside, and you have the swimming pool on the inside. So your friend can be riding their bike, and another one can be running, and you can be swimming.
That sounds like a good plan.
All indoors.
That's awesome.
So like,
What'd you say? The last thing?
I said, so it's all indoors too. So it's like,
Yeah, it's like indoor swimming, indoor everything, right? That's good. Jasmine, I see you there. Come on in. Hi, Mom. Hey. All right. Well, we are going to get started with our crepes today, and they are going to be fantastic. And so we're going to first start off with making our crepes, and then we're going to add all the fillings, right? And for this recipe, I share with you all that you can do whatever, fillings you want, like sweet, so I've got my Nutella, and I've got raspberries. So you can put, if you have strawberries, I have my banana too as well. So we're gonna make our crepes first. So we're gonna start with putting together our batter. So let's get flour, some sugar, some butter, some eggs. Let me come over here with my knee. And some milk.
oh, excuse me, miss, how much milk?
Oh.
And also, do you mind turning your
Yes.
and also do you mind turning your background off so I can see?
Yeah, Miss Marissa, can you do my other view?
Okay,
So you're going to need 3 cups of milk. So I have some different milk. I have milk here. So I'm going to use 2 of these. You're going to need some butter. You guys, I noticed something about the butter. Do you notice that on the back of the butter, the stick of butter, it shows you 1 cup, a 1/4 cup, a 1/3 of a cup, a 1/2 a cup, and then these little notches represents tablespoons. I was like, hey, right? So we're gonna use a 1/4 of a cup, which is this first little bar right here, and that's where we're gonna cut it, okay? And so we're gonna need that much, and we're gonna need some sugar and flour. So we're gonna need 2 cups of flour. So let's start with that. 2 cups of flour. Two cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need our 3 eggs. But this is the thing. Let's go ahead. Give this a stir like this. I'm gonna make a little well in the middle. This is where we're gonna put in our wet ingredients and combine everything. So let's put in our butter. So we want to melt our butter. So remember where that 1/4 is? We're going to cut it right there. I'm going to put a little. And so go ahead, you could just pop this in the microwave and just melt it down a little bit. You don't need to put it for a lot of time, like 30 seconds or less. Here's my little split right there. So I'll put it right there. All right, melt the butter. All right, and then for your eggs, you want to grab another container so you can crack your eggs. We do not want to get any shells in here. Be careful with your butter here because it's very, very hot. All right, for our eggs, let's go ahead and crack our 3 eggs in the middle. And get your whisk so it's nearby. Okay. Oh, grab another bowl so you don't put any shells in it. My mother taught me that when, you know, we would make cakes and that kind of stuff, you know, because you don't want the shell to blend in with the batter, and then you'll be like, oh, oops. So, there. So put all 3. Oops. Okay. So take your whisk and punch your yolks right in the middle. So it breaks the yolk in the middle. And then you want to go ahead and pour in the butter and kind of just start mixing that together. And then we're going to add in our other liquid. Let's add in our milk. And our milk is going to be we're going to have 3 cups of milk. And so whisk it as you go. So whisk it as you pour in. And start combining, bringing more of the flour. That was my 1 cup. And this crepe is going to be really light. And you want it, you'll know that you have a good batter because you want it to be smooth and no lumps. That was my 2 cups of milk. Then I add 1 more cup. Right. So it shouldn't be as thick as pancake. Should be thinner than that. Then get your whisk in there. Whisks are pretty cool. I've seen some different ones. This is gonna add air into it. And that smells great already. All right, so seeing that our crepe batter is made, what we're gonna do now is we are going to, start making our crepes, okay? And just know that after we make our crepes, so for our savory crepes, you can add whatever kind of filling you want. So actually, seeing that we'll be on the stove, let's go ahead and get some of that, whatever that filling is. So for my savory crepes, I'm actually going to use some onions, some mushrooms. D2, you had these mushrooms last week. I remember seeing you with these, and these are called maitake mushrooms. So I'm going to use these with some spinach. Huh? And some cheese. So let's go ahead, if you're going to use like onions, or if you have like chicken or any kind of protein, or even if you're going to do just the spinach and cheese, or if you just want to do spinach, whatever kind of vegetable you're putting in here for your savory item, let's go ahead and chop that up. And we can saute that as we're doing our, when we do enough crepes, then we'll kind of go over to another frying pan and saute these things. Onions. Be sure to watch, bring your fingers back, tuck them under. Right. Onions there. And then for these mushrooms, I'm just gonna cut them really coarse. I'm not gonna cut them like super fine. So they're gonna have some bite. What kind of veggies are you guys putting in your savory your savory crepe. All right. I know you guys all have really good stuff because it's gonna be good. So we got those ready. And the spinach, you can actually just put, the spinach is gonna kind of like wilt on its own. So you don't really have to cook these down really. But for sure these two will saute. All right, so let's go over to the stove and let's have one frying pan with our crepe batter. And we'll have another, so we'll make some of these crepes first, and then we'll saute any fillings that you guys need to be sauteed. And then we'll come back to the table and we'll start combining them and putting them together. And we'll do the sweet one with our Nutella, and I have raspberries here today. And we're gonna dust it with powdered sugar and all kinds of good stuff. Bananas, all that. All right, so let's get some oil in your, if you have a nonstick pan, or if you have, you wanna just put a little bit of olive oil in your pan, get that started. And I'm gonna move my view over to the stove and we're gonna start our crepes. You want just a thin batter.
Can we use Spam the spray? Like it's
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a great question. All right, you guys, so a little bit of, depending on your pan, if you have a nonstick pan, So if you have about this, like I have this 1/2 cup little scooper, you want to put a little bit in here, and then you're gonna swirl it around. Okay, so we're gonna pour it in. Okay, so because my pan is big, look at what it's doing, because we want this crepe to take up the full, I want to take up the full roundness of my pan here. All right. Swirl it around. Okay, let's let it do its thing. The way that you know that it's ready is because the edges are gonna start kind of lifting up. They're gonna start kind of lifting up from the sides. And you can get your turner. And you'll also see it kind of starting to kind of like get a little bubbly and kind of dry out a little bit on top. And if you check it underneath, you'll see that it's brown on the other side. Okay, I think I'm gonna give mine a little bit. Okay, so I'm checking mine, and I notice it's still kind of like pale, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more time so it can get, you want it to kind of have like a brown color, okay? And then once it's brown, go ahead and flip it over, okay? And we're gonna do as many of these as
That's the
we can.
problem with the big ones. But they don't make them big. That's the same reason I don't make omelets that big. Because they get too big and I can't flip them over because I don't have the precision of Miss Christelle.
Yes. Oh, look. So just like that, you guys. Yes, D2, what did you say?
I said I don't make omelets that big because I don't have the precision of you. I can't just let me just
well
can't do
now
that.
so is your pan a really big pan?
Yes, he has a big pan.
Okay, well the thing is, even with the big pan, because remember this is a thin layer, so you want to make sure that, because the cool thing about this kind of batter, it's gonna kind of be, you're still gonna be able to handle it for the most part, or you know, you and your mom can kind of do it together.
Yeah.
And
Well,
and where you take it, and you may have to fold it in like fold it half and then fold the other half, so it opens out.
Seriously. Okay.
Okay, I think we may have.
Yeah, you may not get that perfect flip on the first time. I never got a perfect flip on my pancakes either, D2, on the first time. It takes practice. And then it depends on your pan as well. All right, so I'm looking at the other side. You see how my other side has the brown? That's what I'm looking for. So this one is done. And we're just gonna stack them up on a plate. And we're gonna make as many of these as we can. Okay. And if you have a smaller pan, a smaller frying pan, you know, give that a go, because that may be easier for you to manage as you master your skill. Okay, I noticed that this pan is taking 2 of these. So depending on the size of your pan, you guys, and then just swivel it around. The traditional way of this, when they do this like traditionally in France, they actually have like a little, it's like a wooden tool, and they take it and they spin it around, and it like makes everything even. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Taste it. Ooh! Oh yeah. And it's so light. That's nice. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you guys see this one, but this one has more bubbles than the last one. So you look for those edges. Okay, I know I'm using my hand with the other one in here, but you may want to use like a fork to help you, because it's really hot. Get up under it. And then, woo! See, I broke that one a little bit, okay? Not about perfection, we want to give our best. Okay, but that color's pretty, woo! That looks great. And because it's so thin, it doesn't take super long on the other side. So that looks pretty good right there. All right, keep them coming. Just gonna add a little bit of olive oil in here. And also, you guys look at your heat. Kind of manage the heat on your flame. Like I see a lot of heat on my frying pan right now, so I don't want it to burn my crepes. So I just turn down my flame a little bit, okay? Ooh. I'm telling you guys, the more of these you do, the better you get. How are you guys coming? Jasmine, Miss Brenda, Natalie, how are you guys coming with yours? Coming okay?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. All right, I'm on my third one. Let me know which ones how many you guys have already, okay? When you see the bubbles, it's a good sign. When you see
I'm on my third one.
You say you're on one?
My third one.
Oh, on your third one. Come on, D2, that's great.
Jeez.
Come on, leave that.
Guys, these are coming out so pretty. Give a look at it. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. All right, so stack them up. Stack them up like this, you guys, on a plate. Just stack them on top of each other. They're gonna keep each other, they're gonna keep themselves warm as you stack them on top of each other. So now when I was in the store, I did see some crepes already made in the store, but it's so much fun when you can make them on your own from scratch. You know exactly what went into it, and you can manage what you put in it, right? If you are vegetarian or vegan, you can put coconut milk, you can put vegan butter. You don't have to put the sugar if you don't want to. Look, you can get creative. If you want to make it like a crepe that has like extra flavorings in it, if you want to put vanilla in it, you can put whatever you want in it, which is really cool. So absolutely have fun with this, you guys. All right, I'm seeing some bubbles. Seeing the edges. Giving it a little look there. All right, I think it's ready. Under it, all the way over. Woo. It's like every time I turn it, I'm like, try not to break it, try not to break it. You could give it a little shake like that too. Have you guys seen the chefs when they take the pan, they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I haven't mastered that either. Do you guys know how to do that? When they flip the stuff that's in the pan?
No, but it looks really cool.
Right. Yes. We're gonna learn. Would you guys like to learn that skill? How to do that? All right, let me know. You can tell me in the chat, or you can say, hey, Miss Christelle, I want to learn how to do that. And we can have someone to teach us. All right, so give this a look underneath. Okay, it's looking pretty good there. So it should be moving around. All right, your batter should be getting less and less. I think I'll probably get like this one and probably like one more out of it. What number are you guys on now? How many have you made? All right, so as you guys are finishing up this one, I think we'll have like another I'll have another one or two out of this one. Go ahead and start getting your other vegetables if you're going to saute vegetables, or if you have protein, or like if you have your ham, any of those other things. We're going to grab these so we can start sauteing them as well.
Excuse me, Miss Christelle.
Hey.
I'm actually gonna be making tea with my crepes, and I'm gonna be the first person in history to eat a crepe at the Kids' Choice Awards tomorrow.
I know.
I'm gonna be the first person because I want to make history in 2020. So the kids in the future have to do more homework.
Yes. Yes, you will be the first one in history. Come on. Yes, and that trip is going to be awesome tomorrow. So you guys have a lot of fun. And talking about events, tonight, so right after our class, you guys, we have College and Career Day. And guess who's the speaker? Miss Isidra. And she's going to be sharing about broadcast journalism. Miss Isidra is not only our wonderful, one of our awesome teachers, she also has a background in journalism, in broadcast journalism. So she was on like the radio, and she, had different interviews with lots of really awesome people and speakers. And so she's going to get to share that with you. Like, what does it take to be a journalist? What does it take to be a broadcast journalist, right? When we are sometimes in the cars and we hear those people on the radio, like, this is KJL 5 coming to you, bringing you smooth jams, right? So they're bringing you music, but then they're also bringing like really cool topics and different things you want to talk about. That could be you. So join us for College and Career Day tonight, okay? It's RSVP at wootencenter.org/events for the Zoom link. All right, after this one, I think this will be my last one. And I think this was gonna be like a little baby.
Yeah. Miss Christelle, can Jasmine show you her sweet ones?
Sure. Come on, Jasmine.
Okay, let's do it. Can you see them yet?
Yes, I can. Ooh, Miss Marissa, can you do the on hers?
She used Nutella. Well, tell her what you used.
Oh, I use Nutella, bananas. Okay, I use Nutella, bananas, strawberries.
That looks so good.
Thank you.
All right, she's gonna eat them. She wants me to finish. She wants me to finish the rest of the crepes so she can eat them.
Looks amazing. Looks so good.
Excuse me, miss, you made that. Hold on.
All right. So go ahead I just do this last one. And then we're gonna saute our vegetables. And like Jasmine, you guys, if you wanna go ahead and start combining it, feel free to go ahead and do so, you guys. And because after you make them, we're just gonna fill them up. We're gonna fill them up with the savory filling or the sweet filling, which is if you have your Nutella. Like Jasmine, she put Nutella, she put strawberries. I see she put some chocolate drizzle on there too. What? That's what I'm talking about. Make you want to do a dance. Yeah. So you know what, you guys, I was gonna do another pan, but really when this comes out, I'm just gonna put my sauteed vegetables in here. And you know, if we don't have to dirty up another pan, we don't have to. Rolling it around, let you know it's ready to. All right, how many crepes did you guys get out of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7. How many did you guys get?
I got like 12.
What? Wow. That's jamming. Awesome, awesome. All right. How about the rest of you guys? How many did you get?
So far, we have 7, but we still have a lot better.
Okay, great. So we're gonna tag team. So Dad's gonna maybe keep doing the crepes. So if 2 people are doing it, then one person can do the crepes, the other person can start working on your vegetables that's gonna go in it. So if you have onions or mushrooms, you can saute these here. And feel free to like season this as you like. If you want to add some spices or if you want to add in a little dash of salt, go for it. I like my little chili flake. Right, if you have chicken or ham, or if you just want to make it like veggie like this with mushrooms. I think I'm gonna do mine, this one veggie. So I'll have mushrooms, onion, and the spinach. All right, so we're gonna let that go. I'm gonna come back to the table and we're gonna start putting it together. So one person can keep making your stack of crepes here. Look at our stack. Ooh, baby. And then this is gonna saute down for us. All right. All right, so you guys, let's make a sweet. I'm gonna grab our powdered sugar too. Oh, and our banana. So let's grab our ingredients for the sweet one, and then we'll start putting together our savory one. So clean your station as you go, you guys.
Excuse me, Miss Christelle. Or anybody that's listening. I made a discovery that yeah, but if you take your Nutella and then put oil in it, and then and you can use that as your drizzle for your for your breads.
What'd you say, D2? You said we could use our Nutella as our drizzle?
Yeah, you can use the Nutella as a drizzle, and instead of like warming the Nutella up, you can use oil. Yeah, to thin it out.
To add some oil with our Nutella, and then it'll make it like a drizzle?
Yes.
Ooh, and the thing is, remember, you guys, your Nutella has oil in it, so I think adding maybe a little dribble helps to just soften it up a little bit more. Okay, cool. Miss Merce, I see. Okay, so you guys, let's start putting them together. Okay.
We made ours.
Ooh, D2, I want to look. Okay. Oh, D2.
We just made the sweet ones.
Wow.
And we have a little lavender background because lavender tea. I'm about to make some tea real quick.
Very young. Very young.
Do I see blueberries on there?
I'm about to make a tea. I'm about to make tea with this.
That is awesome. So you guys, with my board here, I'm using the other side. I normally use this screen when I'm doing like vegetables, fruits. You two, that looks awesome. I love how colorful yours looks. And it looks very delicious. I want to like take it off your plate. Nice. Bananas. Okay. And then you guys, I found this at the store. Oh, I found this at the store. It's like Nutella with pretzel sticks. And so it has the one side with pretzel sticks and one side with Nutella. So, you know, quick snack. All right. So take our crepe. Yeah. And just spread it. And then add I'm gonna add some bananas. And some of those raspberries. Sprinkle. And then we're just gonna fold it. So we're gonna go half. And then just half again. So you can fill it as much as you want, where it kind of like oozes out if you like. And it's just like this. So let's do a couple of these. So I'm gonna do that one there. Some more. Just do another one of this combination. Oh, maybe I'll do this one without the bananas. So make it how you want it, you guys. Or try something different. Try a combination that you maybe haven't tried before. I'm gonna put the raspberries. All right. So fold it in half and then fold it again. All right. So I have 2 savory, and I have 2 sweet, and I'm gonna do 2 savory. And for let me grab another plate. Let's do some savory ones. For your sweet ones, you can run away. Kind of stack them so they look pretty. All right, we talk about plating, you guys, right? And that powdered sugar, we're gonna just dust it on top. Not like a crazy amount, just a little dusting on top. You're just gonna go like this. Isn't that pretty? Look like snowflakes. Like that. Maybe put like decoration. Ooh, if you have like a like some mint or something green, that would make it look super gorgeous. Okay, let's do some savory ones. All right. So these over. Oh, that Nutella is so good. All right. So this one now, we have, I'm actually gonna put, so because my filling here is hot, or, you know, warm, it's gonna warm up my spinach. So I'm just gonna put some spinach. Actually, for the spinach, I'm gonna put it in the middle. Actually, no. I was gonna do it like in our video, Gordon Ramsay, he did like a almost kind of like a book. But I like when we do them in fours like that. The cheese. Cheese. And then put your filling, the warm filling, so it's gonna melt the cheese. And it's gonna also wilt the spinach. And do that same fold, half there, and come over again and do that half. I'm gonna try it the other way just for the fun of it. So kind of help it out a little bit. There. One more. Are you guys coming with yours? For those of you who are finished, what does it taste like? How is it?
My crepes were really good. I thought it was gonna be hard, but it was actually easy.
Yeah. Super simple. For this one, I saw him go like this. That.
Yeah,
And then he pulled him like that and like that. And then it over.
and also I'm eating my sugar crepe. I want to like.
You did a sugar crepe?
I mean,
you mean your sweet crepe?
Sweet crepe.
Gotcha. Got you. How's it taste, D2?
I put a little too much powder on it, but I evened it out with some strawberry juice. So it's really good. So we're good.
Sounds good. Come on.
It's just the fruit. It wasn't sweet enough.
Ah, I see. Well, you know what? The powdered sugar on top is going to help balance it out. All right. Two different kinds of crepes. We've got our sweet crepe. Wait, I got to get a fork.
Wait, and or the sugar crepe.
You said sugar. You're calling it a sugar crepe. Yes, you call it.
I'm gonna take the sugar crepe. One of them. to the Kids' Choice Awards. I'm gonna and right now I'm just gonna search on Google. Who's the first black man to take a sweet crepe, a sweet frozen crepe to the Kids' Choice Awards? And if there's no one, then you already know I'm about to do.
You're gonna freeze it so it can last for tomorrow. That's hilarious, D2. And it's gonna be your snack or a part of your lunch for tomorrow. Yes, that sounds great. Let me grab a fork. Ooh, you know what I just thought about? For the sweet crepe, we could have added like cinnamon and I mean, you can really make it. Let me put this one. This. Okay.
So I'm about to make history.
What'd you say?
I'm about to make history.
I'm telling
Sure,
you.
I'm sure you're gonna make history in lots of ways. Before you get old, you definitely are gonna make history.
Ooh, you guys take a picture. Take a picture. All right, tell me what it tastes. Oh, see, I'm about to dig into it. Take a picture. And anybody else that finishes theirs, please let us know so we can spotlight you. We want to see your crepes. And if you've already eaten your crepes, how is it? What was it?
It was good.
Is it changing your life?
No, it just tastes like a pancake.
It tastes like a pancake. Yeah, I mean, really, it's just like a thinner pancake.
Excuse me, are we able to put the crepes in like the fridge?
Yeah, absolutely. You can totally put them in the fridge.
Yeah, yeah. Can we eat our crepes cold?
Yeah. Well, that's good. Guys, this is jamming. Miss Brenda. Let's see. Miss Brenda, Miss Natalie, Miss Lourdes. How you guys doing over there? Are you coming? How are your crepes tasting? Oh, what? Who was that? Come on. Wait. Is that being spotlighted? Yes, thank you, Miss Marissa. Oh, Party going.
D2, can we see what your plate looks like? D2?
I already ate mine, and also right now I'm gonna make the frozen crepe. So everything's about to go on the inside, nothing on the outside, and I'm about to wrap it in plastic wrap and then take it to the Kids' Choice Awards. And you guys are gonna see me eat a crepe with a flip phone that is able to watch YouTube as long as I have service. I'm really about to make history.
I don't think you're gonna be able to focus on the crepe because you're gonna be having so much fun.
Maybe, and I really pray to God that I don't get slimed while eating my crepe, because if I do, I'm like, I hope the slime is non-toxic.
And D2, you may get slimed. You don't want slime on your crepe.
Well, but like I said, I hope it's not non-toxic, because if it is, well,
So You guys, great job. So, oh, we have spring break next week. Oh, last thing I'll share with you guys. Some other places you can go for spring break. You can go to, so what is it? Is it this Saturday? No, that's not the first. Every first Saturday. Okay, this is the second Saturday of the month, but every first Saturday of the month at Belmont Pier, they have a beach cleanup. So if you want to help the environment, you want to help with the beach cleanup, that's a really actually saw it on our on the news, and so you can go and help with the beach cleanup at Belmont Pier. Also, there is, let's see, the third. Today's the 8th. Oh, okay. There is at Redondo Beach. There's whale watching. Have you guys ever gone whale watching? Yeah, it's awesome and beautiful. There's whale watching at Redondo Beach, and there's also pedal boats there as well. If you go to Lake Balboa in Van Nuys, there are swan boats. And I also talked to you guys last week about the ones in Long Beach. Those are really awesome. There's even the bicycles that you can go on as a family. So they're like, it's a COVID safe activity as well. So you're with your family, you're close, your loved ones, and you can actually get on a bike that seats like 5. I saw a bike that seated like 11, and it was hilarious because everybody on there was pedaling. Well, not everybody was pedaling. The ones on the outside were pedaling. There was a baby in the front basket and literally was 11 people on the bike, and they were all like, and then they rode on the pathway out there in Long Beach in Long Beach, and it was awesome. It was hilarious. I think this was at the Pike.
Wait, I thought with 11 people on one bike, it'll go really fast. Like,
yeah. Well, if it's a lot of people, remember that's a lot of weight on the bike, right? But it was cool because everybody had to help out and do their part to make sure that the bike was moving. So they had to go up a little ramp, and it was so funny because they were all like, "Everybody help out!" They were like, "Oh," and the ramp wasn't high at all, but because they were moving everybody up the little ramp, they were like, "Everybody, let's go!" And it was so funny to watch them, but it was so cool because teamwork, right? We know teamwork makes the dream work. So that was fun. So that's a great activity to do. Look, I want to do that. And they have ones you could do like with pairs of 2, or you could do 4, or you could do 5. That one you could do 11.
Where was that, Miss Christelle?
That's in Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
In Long Beach at the Pike. Long Beach at the Pike. Kind of like behind all the restaurants. When you're like facing the Queen Mary, on there, there's a little path, but they have the bikes that you can take and go over there. All right. There's also.
Do we have to return them though?
Of course, you have to return them. Unless you're bringing your own bike, D2, and you're riding your own individual bike. There's also the Aquarium of the Pacific. There's horseback riding that you can do in Malibu. Actually went to the one in Malibu, and there's one that you can do in Norco, California. Really cool. Leo Carrillo Beach in Malibu is really great as well. Descanso Gardens are beautiful. I talked to you guys about Huntington Gardens last week. Beautiful. When I tell you guys beautiful, beautiful. You can sit, like, especially how it's a warm day today, you can sit under the shade of a beautiful tree and just relax. There are people painting out there because it's so picturesque, you know, just like a painting.
Excuse me? Can I show you my savory crepe?
Yes. Let's see your savory crepe.
Can you see it? There.
Ooh. Miss Marissa, are you seeing that? Hold on. Let's get your.
What you putting on?
What's in your savory crepe?
It's cheese, and it's like
Like a marinara meat.
like meat sauce.
It was left over from spaghetti the other day.
Come on, come through. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you guys made it extra good. Oh, that looks amazing. I love how you guys got creative and put the marinara sauce on top. Mm-hmm.
This was so fun. We thought this was going to be really hard, and when we watched the YouTube video, They made it look really easy, and we're like, it ain't gonna be that easy. But this was really easy and really fun.
Super easy, right?
And really fun. Like, we're gonna make these again.
Super easy, super easy. So when you go to a French restaurant and you're eating your crepe, you know exactly how to make it. And you can make your home. You can make your house the restaurant.
Exactly. And I could maybe save the $17 I'm gonna spend at the French restaurant and just make it here.
Exactly.
$7. Nah, you're gonna spend like probably about $20 for like 2 crepes.
Yeah, you probably spend more. And that's not to say so for sure go to those fancy restaurants and try the food, try the ambiance, all that stuff. Absolutely have times like that, but just know how you can make it at your house and it can be jamming. All right, last couple things. You can also go to White Point Beach. Okay, someone just told me about this beach in Rancho Palos Verdes. They said it's awesome. It's not a whole lot. It's enough sand, but it's not like a long part of sand. But they say it's a nice, beautiful space. And there is a park at the top where you can just hang out. So they have really great park space, and you're overlooking the ocean. You're seeing the ocean right there. I was like, ooh, I think I'm gonna go. Right. And then I was in Palos Verdes. And I ran into Harbor Regional Park, and they have a beautiful lake and just a beautiful park where you can go hang out, be in a different space. It's right here in South LA, like 20 minutes, we're at the center, right here off of Western, a little 20 minutes down, you're in a whole new different kind of space. And so I want you guys to have a wonderful spring break. Enjoy it. Have a great time. Miss Marissa, I don't know if you have anything that you want to add for spring break, but we want you guys to have a good time. And we have announcements that we're going to send out to you on the on that text that we send out the messages. So check it out. Yes. Miss Brenda.
Yes. No. No,
Ooh, Andrew. Andrew. I tell you that, wait, hold on. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. Amazing. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at all of you, man. That looks so good. So good.
Did you put caramel on it? That looks so good.
Yes, right. It's caramel.
Oh, that looks banana. Oh, that looks so good. I will order that.
Right. I'm telling you, you guys are the restaurant. Andrew, I see you. I see your face. Come on. Looks amazing. You guys, you are master chefs. So join us. Woundcenter.org/events. We're having College on Career Day with Miss Isidra. We're learning about being a broadcast journalist. So just RSVP for the Zoom link. And we look forward to seeing you, and have a great spring break. I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after that. Okay? All right, y'all. Miss Marissa, can we play that going out music? S'il vous plaît.
Happy Easter, everybody.
I made my tea.
You did?
Instead of normal water, I use sparkling water because I just learned that actually brings out the tea more faster than hot water. And you can put ice in it without worrying how to break your mug, because if you have hot stuff, like for example, if you have a very cold liquid and then you put hot liquid in it really quickly, it'll break the mug. Right. So I don't have to worry about that. I just have to do the ice.
Me too. You're awesome. I love how you're thinking about that scientifically. All right, you guys, have a good one. See you later. See you guys at College and Career Day. So just hop over. It starts at 6 o'clock, okay? So you got a window.
Bye.
All right. Bye, y'all. Bye.
See you next time.
See you next time.